What's up, heroes? I'm Amy Johnston. Welcome to my channel, or welcome if you're new. I'm really excited for today's episode. It's just really good. So I'm not going to tell you much. I just want to lead you straight into the next episode of Hero Training. Ladies and gentlemen, meet the incredible Chris Yung.
Hey guys. We're in the beautiful city of Gore Hills, California, Oak Park Community Center Archery Range.
How long have you been doing archery?
I've been doing archery for about 20 years, give or
Wow.
take.
So I have never done archery before, so what are we going to go through today?
We're going to go the basics of instinctive style archery. Basically, we're getting rid of all the aids on the bow. We're just using a bare bow, no shelves, no sights, no stabilizers, nothing. And we're just going to use instinctive, intuitive archery, and we're going to make it as awesome as possible.
Well, I am excited, so
Me
let's
too.
get started.
So we have two basic horse bows, essentially. This one is a Chinese style horse bow. It's called the Kaiwan horse bow. It's made by a company called Ali Bow. This one draws at about 45 pounds at 31 inches. And this is a much lighter bow. This is what I use for my competitions on horseback. It's a Korean style horse bow. And this draws at about 36 pounds at 31 inches, give or take. By the way, you're gonna need this. It's a thumb ring, and you use this to cover your thumb so that the string doesn't dig into your flesh. And
Sounds good.
Yeah, it hurts if you don't use these. So I highly recommend you put one of these on and use it.
Cool.
So.
And what is this made out of?
This is actually made out of buffalo horn. It's 100% organic. Yeah, I'm gonna have you start out with this one. So it's a little lighter.
Okay.
And I get the heavier one for today.
Okay.
And let's go make this happen. Let's go shoot some arrows.
Let's do it.
Cool. The most popular styles of release are the Mediterranean release. You're using 3 fingers to grip the arrow on the string. What I do is called the thumb release. Basically, we're using the thumb to hook underneath. We're using the index finger to support the thumb to hook it. And all we do is draw back and release. This is going to act as the bow, and this is going to act as the string. Okay, so go ahead and grab. Are you left-handed or right-handed?
Right-handed.
Okay, so let's go this way. So that's the bow. Okay. So what I want you to do is you get your thumb, you hook the string as so. Okay, and you use these fingers to hook that. Okay. Do you remember in I guess grade school where you did the little hand puppet?
Yeah.
That's the exact same thing. That's the same concept.
Huh. Okay.
So this is the string. Here, hook this for support. That's the bow. Draw it, look at the target, and release. Good. Now you want to, in order to remain instinctive, you want to shoot anywhere from the neck to the heart. This is the instinctive range. Okay. Okay. So draw back, look at the target. Good.
Do I look with my?
You're using binocular vision. You're using like a hawk would seek its prey. It's the same concept. Yeah.
Here?
And release. Very nice. Cool. Now you ready to try with the real bow?
Sure.
Awesome. Now this is what you call the knocking point, right here, this black.
Okay.
So you want the arrow to go underneath it, okay?
Okay.
Knock it here, as so. Good, good. Let's get the thumb, place it underneath. Good. I'll mirror you actually. Okay, underneath. Good, actually you're doing that right, good. Yeah. Make sure this is supporting the arrow, and this part of the finger is supporting that. So you're having pressure here and pressure there, okay?
Okay.
Good, almost like as if you're twisting into it. Got that? Cool, cool.
Okay.
Now, as you're about to release, you release this. As you're pulling back.
Okay.
And let's give it a shot.
Okay.
I think you're good. All right, now, good, good. Pull back and release.
Ooh,
not bad.
Okay.
Not bad. That was actually pretty good. I know. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
It comes with a little time. So that's why I always use the rubber band just to kind of warm up on. So let's try another one. It's almost like you're punching somebody in the face and you're elbowing somebody behind you.
I can do that. Okay.
All right. I know you can.
So here.
Cool. And good. Release. Nice.
So you do this all on a horse?
I do, yes. I practice here on the ground. You know, I work on speed drills and things like that to transition over on the horse later on.
Wow.
What we call an anchor is when the arrow is all the way back here. Okay. So the anchor, you want to have the anchor maybe about passing your ear. Okay. You want this to end up a little bit past the ear.
Okay. So here, twist.
Good. Nice.
Yay, okay.
Very nice. Cool.
All right.
Cool. And this particular style is called a thumb release. It's really popular in places like Asia, the Middle East. A lot of the Islamic states use this method. A lot of the steppe tribes use this method still. It's China, especially Korea, Japan. That region is historically known to use this method. Okay, so remember, you're punching the guy in front of you, elbowing the person behind you, and release. Cool. Beautiful. Give or take, yeah.
Beautiful.
Sweet.
I got 20 more years practicing this.
You want to stand directly perpendicular to where the target is. So.
Okay. And feet.
Exactly.
Like
yeah, as much as possible.
Okay.
But of course, on the horseback, you're not going to be always in the on this perfect position. You'll probably be shooting forward or
I've seen
or
you
backward. Yeah. Or or different things where you're shooting above you. So there's different. So you don't want to. This is good in the beginning, but you don't want to get comfortable with just shooting properly the entire time. You basically want all your shoulders to be aligned. You don't want this shoulder to come up. You don't want it to come down. You want it to be perfectly aligned, perfectly straight. What I do, I'll keep it right here in case I miss knock. If I need to fire fast, I can use my peripheral vision. So I'm here, and oh shoot, I missed it, and I can kind of use my peripheral to look at it. Only because you got to look at the target the entire time as you're going down the course. It's like throwing a baseball or basketball. They're not using any kind of any aid. They're doing it with their almost like instinctively. So you kind of want to approach this style of archery that way. There's other archeries where they do have a sight where you do look in like a rifle, but this one is 100% instinctive. So if you do try to aim, it's actually not as beneficial. Very nice. It's the best one.
That was not bad.
Cool. You have about a 2-second window to release the arrow, or else your mind starts to take over.
Yeah, it does, and then it readjusts.
Yes, and then your body starts shaking after that, and then it doesn't become instinctive anymore. It just becomes luck after that.
Huh,
so,
which I don't have much.
What I like to shoot with, I started this maybe about 5 years ago. This is my Korean horse bow. Imported from Korea. I use this for my horse archery competitions. Let me tell you, it was really, really tough trying to shoot this in the beginning. It took me almost a year to finally get comfortable with it. All that work and shooting and training finally paid off, so I can't imagine myself shooting any other way. The whole reason why I transitioned was I wanted to look at this more of in the historical sense. Like, how did these people in the past, how did the Scythians, how did the Huns, how did the Mongols shoot? They couldn't have shot that way. And it just didn't make sense to me. So I started looking into it, I started reading, I started watching videos and discovered this whole new way of shooting. That's how I discovered horse archery. That's how I discovered these horse bows, these simple bows. I remember it like it was yesterday. I saw this video on this Hungarian horse archer. His name is Lajos Kasai. He's from Hungary, and he runs a school out in Hungary. Probably the largest, most well-known horse archery school in the world. And that's, after I saw that, I just looked into it more, developed my own technique, and started training away and started competing, and here I am now. So it's been quite a journey. The compound bow is like a mechanized bow, and it's also the most humane way to hunt with. It's got a sight. There's mechanisms on the limbs to where when you go to full draw, you can remain in that draw for up to maybe about 2 minutes. Olympic-style recurve bows are basically a recurve bow. They're usually used in the Olympics. They have this long stabilizer in it. Give a good arc like you're about to, like there's infantry advancing and you're just about to, it's like 300. The Persian army is coming for you and bam.
Yes. Are you ready?
Archer ready.
Ready.
Aim. No, it's okay. No, you got it. Yeah. Almost. Yeah. Put that pressure on the string and you're good. Ready. Aim. Fire. Nice.
Woo! A
Cool.
really good stress reliever.
Yeah, it's awesome. I know. Ready. Aim. Fire. Awesome.
So how does this translate into stunt work? Because you do a lot of stunt work and acting performances as well.
Well, it's a part of your stunt arsenal. Like this is generally something you can add to your resume. A lot of people take up firearms. A lot of people take up horseback riding, gymnastics, martial arts. This is essentially one of the weapons, one of the tools you can add into the stunt world. There's a ton of movies out there that have archery. You know, you got the Hunger Games, you've got the Great Wall with Matt Damon. Archery everywhere. Lord of the Rings, there's another one. So yeah, all you stunt people, you know, I highly suggest you take up some form of archery to add to your arsenal. It's easy, it's fun, it's relatively inexpensive, depending on what kind of bows and equipment you have. Only thing, it just takes time. My hero training tip for everybody in terms of archery is be consistent, shoot as much as possible, but don't overdo it. You don't want to get to the point, say, where you shot maybe 200 arrows that day and your arms feel like jello and you just start shaking all over the place because your arms can't handle it, your muscles are aching. If you do that, you're going to have bad habits, and then those bad habits are going to transition over to the next day and the next, and it's not going to be good for you. So I would say train within your limits and save your energy for the next day so you can improve on that. What I have with me today are, one is a Korean horse bow, one is a Chinese style, a Ming style horse bow. They all might look the same, but there are differences in historical recurve horse bow that pertain to each country, each civilization in history. The Scythians have this unique, really awesome looking design where it's super curved out like this, and the handle there's a huge curve in between the handle, and the limbs are really exaggerated in terms of their curves. The Turkish bows have almost the same feature, but they're a little bit flatter in the front. They feel great. They're actually one of my favorite bows. I don't have one with me right now, but they're awesome feeling bows, very short and very compact. The Japanese, a Kyudo, is what they're mainly known for. These long bows made of bamboo, and that pertains to the Japanese culture. The samurai would shoot those in the past. Really awesome looking bows. Native Americans have their own style of bows. The knights of Europe, they had the English longbows, and on and on. There's all these different cultures and civilization that throughout history have their own unique style of bow, which is really neat and really interesting to see all these different methods of making them. There's a lot of older style bows. The old style method was made of animal parts. They would use buffalo horns for the belly of the bow, animal glue, animal sinew to put everything together, wood, all these organic living materials to make this awesome instrument of death. So it's really cool to see all these different styles and civilizations come together and make these awesome bows.
Next time on Hero Training.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching another episode of Hero Training. Wasn't that awesome? I learned so much from Chris. He is so talented and really knows his art and is incredibly passionate about it. I hope you enjoyed it. So today is May 7th, which means it's the last day for you to enter the giveaway. So go ahead and do that quickly before it ends tonight at 11:59 p.m. The 3 winners will be chosen and announced in a video later this week, so stay tuned. Also, again, I'm really excited about the book that I'm going to be releasing. There is just so much great advice and content in there for you, so please stay tuned on that as well. And don't forget, starting mid-May, I will be releasing 2 new videos per week, so there are a lot of reasons for you to stay tuned to my channel. Please do so. I appreciate all of your love and support. That's it for now, heroes. Until next week, kick ass and stay classy.